Alright, button pressed, just waiting for confirmation. And we're live.
Welcome back, everyone. We are picking back up where our brave group of adventurers have boarded a House Lorandar airship and are currently heading with all possible haste to the last known location of a different House Lorandar's pilots who was found to be with his ship. The crew of the ship, most of them, have been found either dead or otherwise incapacitated after the abduction and destruction of the head of House Orient. The party believes that the blood of Vol is involved and has good information that they are. They have no idea on the exact whereabouts of the airship, but they know where it was approximately 4 hours ago. They are on a special Lorandar ship. It's much, much smaller than your average ship, with far less in the way of armaments and equipment, and most importantly, crew. All right.
Okay, so it's pretty much just us for the combat team? Assuming there is combat?
Well, yeah,
Theoretically,
we're
yes.
investigating. We don't know there'll be combat.
Like we need anyone else.
Highly
Be
unlikely.
prepared. Yeah, we should be prepared, but we don't know for certain. We shouldn't make assumptions, basically.
Yeah. I can't ping, so you guys might need to zoom in and all that before you are before you can see where you're at.
I am looking at a gray screen.
You are looking at a gray
Or a
screen.
gray map. The map is just gray.
Hold on.
Zooming in and out doesn't do anything, apparently.
Seeing the airship, so it may just be bright.
Me too. Because you're all over alone by yourself, Talavash. What are you doing?
It's because I'm meditating. This is what I see behind my eyes.
Yeah, see, exactly.
So everyone is seeing the airship?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just try reloading?
Yeah, try reloading.
See what that does. Oh, there we go. I see it.
Okay. It still doesn't explain why I can't ping, but you know, it is
Looks
what
like I
it is.
can't either.
Is the game paused? It
No.
doesn't say paused.
Nope. Not
Weird.
important. Okay. You guys have mostly been left to yourself. Again, this is a much more skeleton crew than it is than you're used to. Inside, like the control center behind Dalavash, there are only 2 crew members on this ship. You have the pilot as well as the Majorite, the engineer.
I want to tell the pilot that if there's any way I can help them while we are on our way there, to let me know.
Yep. Oh yeah, you guys have gotten that all out of the way. You guys have had time to discuss what you've discussed amongst each other. And you haven't heard from the pilot for a little bit, but shortly, the pilot, who has previously identified himself as Zara de Lorandar. Zara approaches you with a rather grim look on his face. He first approaches Dove. Maybe, if I can. There we go. Dove approaches him. Okay. He approaches you and gives you a small curt bow, glances nervously at all of you and says, Grand Arbiter, we have reached the last known whereabouts of the airship.
You're muted.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
push the
Thank
button.
you.
Oh. I
Yep. I said.
thought you were saying I was muted. I
No,
wasn't watching
no.
Dove.
Any signs in the area that they've been here recently, or are still here?
He looks very displeased, but not necessarily at you, but more at the situation, and says, pardon, your grace, but this is the last known location, altitude, and direction.
All right. How far above the ground are we?
You
If this was
see-
the altitude they were at.
Yeah, I would say from this height, you're probably, I would say, maybe 1,000 feet. I could be a little off, but
And there are little ways to get down and back up from here, like little shuttles or kind of things.
no, not shuttles, ladders and feather vault.
They'll go down far enough to get back up if this was where the ship was.
They can descend. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right.
They can descend. No
Is there
problem.
anything visibly below us of interest?
No.
All right. What do you guys think?
I wonder if when an airship is not in operation, it still has the elemental there, correct? So just not kind of operating or drawing power from it, I assume. Would we still be able to see like the ring from an elemental if an airship was just idle or off, or
No. So,
okay.
two things. Number one, if you take the elemental out, the airship is a boat. There's, you cannot remove the airship. The engines are actually built by the gnomes of Zilargo, installed by House Cannith, along with what they call wind wards. And these wind wards deflect air so that it's not, screaming through the deck. They also provide a more aerodynamic shape and properties like lift and rudders, things like that. So it's quite a combination working between House Lorandar, House Civis, and House Cannith. But nobody but Zilargo knows anything about the engines themselves. And there's no way whatsoever, short of destroying the engine, which is the most massive cost, to remove the elemental. Now, the rings themselves are, they come up when engaged. So the elemental's there, but when it's not engaged, for flight or thrust, then it's you know. So a couple of things that your pilot has explained to you during the flight. This particular ship, so there are properties of air elementals, right? Fire elementals have much more power and therefore are faster, but they are far less maneuverable than like an air elemental would be. So they're faster, but not as maneuverable. This is more of a prototype ship that is built to go much faster than the average airship. That's why your flight time was cut so dramatically. And it is also fairly maneuverable due to its small size. So as you guys are talking, you had asked everyone else, you know, what they wanted to do as far as, you know, possibly setting down and conducting a search. But Zara holds up his hand and says, "If I may, Your Grace."
Sure.
He kind of clears his throat, swallows before continuing.
You can drop the formalities.
But says-
I tell him.
You've told him this before.
Okay.
And he yes, yes. As he almost calls you Your Grace again, but just stops himself. Of course. If I may, he doesn't know what to call you without calling that.
Get it out.
But he says, "We believe that the ship was headed in this direction, but not yet at its destination."
I see. Do you have a map?
With your permission, I would like to use one of our limited supply of sending stones to inquire if new coordinates have been found.
Yeah, please do that.
I'm afraid we have but 3 aboard this vessel, much less than your typical vessel would be. Typically we have 5, but as I'm sure you can understand, we've used 2 of them with the unfortunate news of today. And he just kind of like he's disappointed. He's disappointed in himself, you know, just the whole situation. But you can clearly feel like he's personally failed you, or it looks like he's personally failed you by not thinking ahead and
All right. I'm
only
gonna
being...
pat him on the back, give him a reassuring smile, and say, "No, you're doing fine. Do what you have to do."
Of course. And he bows and, you know, backs away, you know, and rushes back. There is another.
Chris has something.
Oh, go ahead, Chris.
I do have. May I interject? Maybe another solution. Dalavash is a specialist in tracking or fighting other planar creatures, correct? Is there any way you could locate or track elementals at a long distance?
At a long distance? Let me see. Probably not.
Wouldn't they have to be your favored, and then even then it's only within a mile?
Let me look at what my favorite things are. Let me see. Where is features? Hell, my features aren't. Oh, there they are. Just took a second.
Mother, why are you yelling?
I don't think elementals are my favorite enemies at all.
Okay.
You're so far away from that.
Are elementals considered elementals? Is that their type? Or are they some other category as far as creature type?
Hold on. I'm just looking at your abilities. So kudos to Mother. As an action, you can expend 1 ranger spell slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you.
Oh
Or,
yeah.
I'm not done, or up to 6 miles if you are in your favored terrain.
Where's my favorite terrain?
Deserts.
The Arctic.
Yes.
Space.
Yeah, seriously. Underwater.
All right, I have 2 favorite terrains: forest and grassland. Are are we in either of those?
I'm going to say that yes, this where you are, because you're on the other side of Lake Galifar, and you're right smack dab between a massive forest and like literally the biggest forest in all of Corvair and grasslands.
Oh, so I should get a bonus since
So
it's both of them.
Yeah.
oh,
Boost your
no,
flux
you're
rating.
you're near a forest. You jackwagon. You better tone it down before this
No harm in trying.
becomes an urban.
Desert.
Yeah.
What was this? Primeval awareness.
It is
Yeah.
primeval awareness. So
All right, I'll go ahead and use that.
within 6 miles. Holy Nike. So this is going to expend a spell slot. Now,
What? Let's see what level.
6 miles. Okay.
1 minute per level of spell slot.
1
So-
minute. Oh, it goes on. Okay, so what spell slot are you going to use, sir? Looks like you only have a choice between first and second.
I will go with second, I suppose. Why
Okay.
not?
Well, we might first ask how fast is this other airship so we can tell how far it could have gone, because I'm guessing it's further than 6 miles, but...
Let's see. Oh, that's actually a good question before you use it.
Get out the plotting table.
Well,
Yeah.
they
Right,
did
'cause-
say that the last time.
Go ahead.
The last time that they scryed on them, I believe there was no movement. So theoretically, they're hopefully close by.
It's also an airship, which means they're not limited to roads. So if we calculate from Fairhaven to where we are now, we can calculate the direction theoretically that they're still continuing to go in.
That's where you guys have arrived. Because they did those calculations ahead of time, right?
So theoretically, if we kept going in a straight line and they didn't change course, we'd catch up to them.
Right. Yeah, that was.
But
my
if they
thinking.
change course, we'd be screwed.
Yeah, we want to make sure, God forbid, there is a fight, we don't expend all of Delavash's spell slots.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, using 1 spell slot isn't bad. Because it's not like I use all of my spell slots in combat. I also,
Well, what's
been fighting.
if we keep going straight? What's the next major
Point of interest.
point of interest or natural feature? The Duskwood.
No, it would be at the way you're heading, you would eventually hit Lake Galifar and Cree.
Okay.
So yeah, if you here, I'll load the map for everyone. I can't ping. Don't know what's up with that.
I see Galifar.
Yeah, so you see Lake Galifar. You are kind of in. If you make a triangle between Haven Glen, Varna, and Redleaf, you are like, yeah, you're yeah, I guess I could draw. You're about right in this area.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you've come from Fairhaven straight to here, right? And you've
Mhm.
covered a considerable amount of time.
How much time was it from there to here? How long did it take to get to this point?
4 hours?
It was 4 hours to here.
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Well-
Zara has let you know. So they did scry a second time. Okay. And so the first time you are correct, Saf, the airship was still not moving. That doesn't totally give them enough to find it, right? But there are some things they can use to triangulate and figure out within the captain's quarters. They have basically in some ways kind of like a heads up display that can give some information. The second time they scried, the ship was moving, and so that was about 2 hours into the journey.
2 hours into our journey.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And they were still traveling west or
No.
westerly.
They were traveling. Oh, why can't? Hold on. So they're traveling in this direction, towards Varna. Whereas
Okay.
the
Right,
first
so they-
first time was back here. So now they've
All right.
moved.
What if we sail to Varna and check with that town to see if they saw any airships? I'm shooting out ideas.
I mean, if their last known heading was that direction, we should probably at least start heading that way, right?
Yeah, better than just sitting still. Although if they were here for a little while, like, why were they here?
It's a good question too. Well, we don't know how long they were here. Just that when they scried, they were stopped.
Right, but there's no reason to stop
And
an
then the next
airship
time
during
they scried, they
travel, right?
weren't.
Because it can run 24 hours if they're on course somewhere.
Yes.
Right. I'm just saying we have no idea how long they were stopped for. It could have been a few minutes.
Well,
could have been the entire 2 hours.
if you think about it, so here's what we know. So everyone's looking at the map. Okay, for their airship to get where they were, right? That's about 275 miles. Okay. So 275 miles would have taken about 5.5 to 6 hours. All right. So in the time between when they think the attack occurred, they would have just kind of gotten there, right? So what we really don't know is, do you go to the first location, which is somewhere, at the end of this point right here,
Mm-hmm.
or do you try and, cut off the ship? The good news is, based on where they're traveling, they were only about here, which means that for those 2 hours in between scrying, they were parked or, stationary. And so where you are, you could, if they don't change course, you could cut them off potentially right about here.
Uh-huh.
right? Just outside of Varna. Because your ship is faster, your ship, when really pushed, can get up to almost 70 miles per hour.
Estimate their speed at approximately 48 miles per hour, ours at about 69.
Yeah, no,
Nice.
it's
Perfect.
So, are we gonna have Dalavash search or have them scry again?
It only lasts for 2 minutes.
we already know that they're not. We already know they're not in this area, right? So
I think that's what we're thinking. We don't know if they left again.
The scale on this map is huge, so 6 miles is like a dot.
Yeah, but if it eliminates the fact that... So, okay. This is my bias. This is what I was thinking. If this is connected to the Dreaming Dark, and this is the area of where we think the temple or whatever may be, this could rule out at least that they got down, got off, and went somewhere. So we know we need to travel. But if they're close by, then we could get down and go. It at least eliminates having to get off the ship and search if they're not going anywhere.
I can just use a level 1 spell slot, and then if we don't find anything, we don't find anything. No big deal.
And then that saves us Ascending Stone use as well.
2 or 3 things. Maybe we should try going to around Varna before doing the search, because that seems likely where they might have been going. However, if they were stopped before, 2 explanations I can think of are they were searching for something while they were stopped there, so maybe for the temple, trying to find it from the air, and they may have... I guess we should ask, did the scrying see who all was on, because maybe they got off there.
I'm sorry, I lost a point. Do we know they're heading to a temple?
No, that's just an assumption I was making because
Nate, your mic
I
is
think
wide
that
open.
they are working with... Yeah, we can still hear... I can hear myself.
True, it's just I'm hearing like, sounds like a party going on in the background.
Oh, that's the crew of the airship.
Yeah, that's it. And the rumble of the engine.
Sounds like a lot more than 2.
But no, that was just my inference, is that if they're working with the Dreaming Dark, which is why they wanted to... If they're theoretically the people who attacked you guys and wanted Dalavash and Dalavash alone, and they're the people working with the Dreaming Dark, then theoretically they might be working for the temple. I actually was wondering if, like, it was... There's a whole big thing. Infiltration from the Kalashtar, they found out about it, whatever.
Are you talking about the temple we visited?
No, this new one that we have the map for, which is in this area. But my only thought would be we shouldn't go to Varna right away, because if they are in this area and we find that out after, we're all the way in Varna and have to turn around. I think it would be more conducive to our time to figure it out now and then go from there.
And we can't see anything from looking down from the side of the airship where we are now. Like, they were parked here for a reason.
You're muted.
They could have been lost.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
For 2 hours?
Okay. So,
Well, I mean, they just
this...
took over an airship, and they just got rid of the crew, which are the
True.
skilled people who run the airship, and now they have to... Either they knew how to run an airship to begin with, or now they're figuring it out.
All right. So, one thing. You are not where they were parked for 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Right. We just know they were in this general area.
Yeah.
You are currently right about here. Oh, come on. Right about here. Okay, where the ball is wiggling.
Mm-hmm.
And this over here is roughly where they were.
We should
The
go
first
closer
scry.
to that.
The
to
second
see.
scry is here.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean that's why you're currently heading here, because if nothing else, you would be on an intercept course to where they were last headed.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
but
wasn't clear to begin with.
you could go to where they were and risk losing the airship entirely until
Oh,
they
I
can
see what you're
next
saying.
scry, or we can try and cut them off. But Lorandar is leaving this decision entirely up to you for two good reasons. They want to be seen as totally cooperative, and if this goes south, they can blame it on the 12.
That's right. Plausible deniability.
Well, I think it makes more sense to try and cut
Yeah,
off the
I
airship
was
personally.
leading there too.
This does look to be almost exactly where that temple is on the map.
The thing
if
is,
I'm-
I understand the concern about finding the temple and whatever they're trying to do, but the primary goal is to rescue the
Yeah,
the
to
person
stop
before she's
this
hurt.
airship.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, let's go back to the airship. If you guys want, the captain Zara calls out his the engineer, whose name is Jorah Ulvet. He is a orc. He heads out, and they have a discussion. Ooh. There we go. They have a discussion about their coordinates, the last known coordinates. He pulls out some parchment, gets right down on the deck, and makes some quick calculations, and hands it back to Zara, and says, "This is as close as I can get it, but there are many variables that we do not know." So he hands him the slip of paper. Mostly it has coordinates, latitude, longitude, things like that, and it has, or the captain looks at it for a bit, does some quick mental math. He turns to you, Dalavash, and says, "My lord, so Dalavash, the Jorah believes that if you wait for approximately 49 minutes, that will give us the best possible radius for your rather impressive ability to be at its most effective."
Yeah. That's what you think.
Now, the orc turns to you and says, "That's assuming that there's no change in their course, mind you. We make no. I can make no guarantees." And
Right.
Zara nods and placates his engineer, who nods curtly and heads back into the cabin, if you will. The captain says, "Hopefully this will give us the best chances." And he just kind of shrugs. "If it pleases my lady, I will still use the standing stone in hopes that they might be able to scry within that time period. We could make course adjustments, and he just kind of trails
Yeah,
off.
this sounds acceptable. Do it. Make it so. Engage. Whatever.
Okay. He bows deeply to you, turns and does like a short bow to Dalavash, Mother, and Saf, and scurries back into the cockpit helm structure,
Thing.
leaving the five of you alone on the deck.
Stare down into the grassy, foresty area, looking for peeking out temples and Aztec pyramids lurking in the jungle.
What time of day is it now?
Good idea.
It is about 9:15.
PM
Yep.
or AM? Okay.
PM. It's on the calendar if you have the calendar. up.
Ah, okay. Thank you. Good point. So yeah, we probably can't see much of the ground, really, but we could probably see the ring of fire or maybe air if they're somewhat near us.
Yeah,
Are
right.
any
Scan
large
the horizon,
structures?
looking for any kind of flaming balls in the distance.
Okay. Anything you guys want to do before?
Not much we can do besides hurry up and wait.
Okay.
Mhm.
I wonder.
I would
Mm.
ask Elioth literally anything. And just like, are you there? Feel anything?
Hello, is this thing
Not
on?
that I mind the quiet, but where have you been? Exactly.
Do you often talk to yourself? No. I know you.
It's all
You
in
don't.
my
You're
head,
not talking.
sir.
Yeah.
Although the
I know.
expressions are outward, so
All right.
Hmm.
Yeah. So you reach out. Right shortly after, so when the captain went back into the helm, when the everyone had settled in for their almost 50-minute wait. So shortly after that, you guys kind of, scatter. Everyone's looking over the side, talking quietly, doing what do you do. You reach out shortly after that and get no response.
okay. So I'll just sigh and do the same thing everyone else is doing and just look around.
So the captain calls out to you, Dalavash, and says, "So Dalavash, 3-minute warning."
Thank you. How long does that take? I think it's just an action, right?
Yeah, one standard action.
Yep. Okay.
Go to active sonar on my mark.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Grumpy are we? Nice of you to show up.
I don't like this. This place. I don't like it.
Do you feel like it's gonna be a repeat of what happened last time?
The temple,
Yep.
the mist.
Yep.
I don't know. But there is something ancient, powerful. I sense a connection to my plane.
Oh, I like that. That's not great.
There's a focus,
What did he say?
a focusing point.
Oh,
You're going the wrong way.
the wrong way to get to the people, or the wrong way of where you want to be?
There is no response.
Alright, I am going to pull Dove aside. Away from. Actually, no, I'm not going to pull Dove away. I'm going to pull Dalavash away. Fuck, you need to have a conversation. Shit. Alright, well, too bad. I'm going to go over and basically repeat the conversation that was just had to Dalavash about what he said.
Okay, Dalavash, you heard that.
Okay, I wasn't
Right as this is happening, the captain calls out, "We are in position, my lord Dalavash."
Alright, I'll wait for him to do that first and then talk to him.
All right. I am actually going to use a level 1 spell slot because I don't think the extra minute's going to make a difference.
Okay.
It's done.
Okay. You settle yourself. However you prepare, whether you are in a type of, lotus position, kneeling, whatever you do to center your mind.
It's downward facing dog, but I'm naked.
Okay.
No, just kidding.
Wow.
Nice.
I probably just pick a spot to sit down and like away from everyone and kind of close my eyes and
Okay.
focus.
You focus as your will reaches out. You sense a number of things as you feel your the oneness with your surroundings, the grass, the trees. It all comes together and fills you with an otherworldly sense of your surroundings. You sense different things. There are a number of small feelings of, maybe an aberration here. You sense several Fae. Even towards the extreme edge of your senses, a fiend. But as your mind wavers out and combing an area, as you continue to move, right, your senses expand, and suddenly you get something very key, and that is an elemental surrounded in close proximity to undead.
Mm-hmm. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Well, I tell the others that. So they're within 6 miles of us.
They're within 6
Can you get a
miles.
direction or just a sense of that they're there?
Yeah.
No, no,
Oh.
you can't. Says it doesn't reveal their location or number.
Ah.
Just that they're within a mile or 6 of my favorite terrain.
All right, everyone on the lookout.
Yep, exactly.
Spy glasses. This is.
I'm assuming we're already heading in the direction that we believe they were traveling in.
Is it the middle of the night?
It's like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, it's now 10 o'clock.
I assume airships run pretty bright because of the elemental rings.
They do. However, keep in mind distance, right?
Right, but I'm saying we can't go silent and dark any
Right.
more than they can.
Right.
Are they?
But they're within
using-
6 miles.
But they are within 6 miles. And they did just they honestly did just get within 6 miles while Dalavash was
So they're on the very outside
right.
edge
They
of 6 miles.
showed up exactly.
Let's maintain this course then, because that means that we're heading in that direction.
Mm-hmm. Keep your eyes peeled.
The captain comes out and says to you, "My lord, you found them."
Well, I haven't pinpointed them exactly, but I know they're within 6 miles of us. So if they're still heading in the direction that they were, we should be getting close.
Excellent.
Do they have an air elemental or fire elemental powered ship?
That ship is air. One of the reasons this vessel was selected.
Okay.
This one's powered by fire elementals?
Yes.
Okay.
Would air be less visible in the night, or still pretty visible?
It would be somewhat less visible. However, it is still bright.
Okay.
Do these things have like a combustible engine that gives off fire that we would see, like from
No,
exhaust or no?
just the elemental ring. Although this particular ship has some modifications, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is unlike most other airships.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One moment, I wish to confer with my engineer.
Okay.
So he goes back. All you, Saf.
Sorry. So I'm gonna walk back over where you are, because you left. It's very rude of you.
Well, I want to be on the lookout. Sorry.
So we potentially have a problem. I don't know. We obviously have a problem.
We have a few
but-
problems.
Elioth just spoke back to me finally. And he thinks he senses a connection to his plane. A focusing point, but he said we're going the wrong way. He doesn't feel good about what we're doing, but he doesn't say whether going the wrong way is where we want to be going or if we want to be going away somewhere else. I asked if he thought this was a repeat of what happened at the temple, and he doesn't know.
When he senses a connection to his plane, does he mean we're going the wrong way as going away from that
I
instead
don't
of
know.
towards it?
He didn't answer. He said we're
How
going the wrong way.
I hate having you interpret me.
Well, maybe if you were more clear, we wouldn't have a problem. And I say that out loud. Thank you.
Wait, what?
Sorry, he's
How am I
being
not being
rude.
clear?
No, he's
Oh.
being rude. Apparently, I'm not
Oh.
being clear. Well, Mr. Grumpy, if you'd like, you can try again.
Infuriating.
You are more than welcome to leave if you can figure out how. Oh, wait! You're trapped here, so I guess you can't. So you can either cooperate, or we're just gonna keep fighting. And you just see this all over her face, Dalva. She's just like... attitude.
You're not saying anything, but you're just like...
Yeah,
okay.
probably like hand movements as she speaks, and...
I'm probably aware of what this means by now, so I'm just gonna... I'm gonna let it go.
You are not wrong.
I'm aware.
Don't push me.
What are you gonna do about it? Will you just help and explain what you mean?
I don't remember.
Okay, that's all you have to say. If you're frustrated with yourself, I get it.
Something is drawing me. Something that I vaguely remember from long ago, before the traitors left.
What traitors left?
Ask him.
Okay, so is the thing that's before you piss off, is the thing that's you feel, is it where we're going or away from where we're going?
It is not this way. We are heading further away, which I think is safe for me, you, but I want to feel that again.
To feel safe?
The connection. My plane, not trapped here with you, but free to be among my kind. It's like a door or a window. It's like almost smell what it's like home. But I am quite certain you are not strong enough. You will die if we go there, and I don't know what that will do to me.
Then I guess we're not going.
I I want to go home.
Well, you're gonna have to wait. We have other things going on right now. And I will, as that part is happening I'll be saying that out loud since he says like he wants to feel the connection again. I'll be saying that out loud so Dalavash can hear what he said. Basically about wanting to go home, not being strong enough, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, probably best if we stay away from that place for now, at least.
Probably.
Till we know more about it.
At least I know we're going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Well, I figured you should know, at the very least. Since
Mhm.
Janella seems to think we're connected for some reason. So,
Yeah.
since you would be the one to understand.
And I kind of know how to deal with things like this better than most. So,
Well, anyway, you can keep looking. Hi, Dad! My dad is saying we should go.
Uh,
I agree.
Do we?
Oh, I already almost died once.
That was my fault.
Yes, it was! It was your fault!
I don't know why you confide in me as much as you do now. But...
Because Janelle said we're connected, so I'm like, oh, well, I guess I should probably make it work, you know?
Yeah, I guess so.
Until you do it again at this next temple when we go back, even though I told you not to last time. And it
Well,
will
I think I
remind you
learned-
not to.
I feel like I learned my lesson after that.
I hope so!
At the time, I didn't know what I was going to do.
I know.
What's the
And
worst that
we
could
found
happen? Yeah. We sure did.
Yeah.
Hey, that which doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right?
Or mentally broken and traumatized, but sure!
I like the first one better.
I hate to interrupt. Can we take a break? I have to pee.
yes. Yeah, let's do that. My kid was coming in here earlier. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back.
Ominous silence. One second.
It's okay. We're all gonna die, so it's fine. I asked Andrew to bring me just the crust of a stuffed crust pizza, and he actually did it.
Nice.
I had Pizza Hut last weekend for the first time, probably since I was in my 20s. And I always loved Pizza Hut. Oh my god. And I got stuffed crust. It was orgasmic.
Wow.
Amazing. I was also really hungry.
Isn't it so? In your opinion, do you think it tastes different from when the last time you had it? Because when I was little, the crust always of the pan pizza was always kind of like a little bit buttery, and like
Yes.
just like really good. But now it's just kind of like flat. I mean, the pizza's still good. I love Pizza Hut, but it definitely is different and has declined in quality.
I think it was a little different. Maybe not quite as good as I remember, but it was still really good.
I always find that the stuffed crust pizza. Oh, I don't know if you guys just see that we might lose power. The stuffed crust pizza is always sweet. Like for some reason, it's just always has a sweetness to it, as opposed to like getting a regular pan pizza.
I
It's
had
weird.
noticed that.
Yeah, I have pizza's my favorite food, so I'm very particular about it. Just like French fries.
Yeah, pizza is good.
I still think McDonald's probably have the best fries out there, even though they're not as good as they used to be.
I love McDonald's French fries.
They
There's a
used to
place
make
in,
them. Go ahead.
there's a place in Canton. It's called Chappie's, and they make fair fries, like the literally just like, and then fry them. And they had a stand, but now they have a restaurant, and so I can go get fair French fries whenever I want. So that's
Oh.
the best. But anyways,
Yeah, they-
McDonald's fries.
They used to make them with like burger fat, I guess, but they stopped doing that because all the vegetarians, when they found out about it, they were all upset and they were going to lose business. So they had to change it to like vegetable oil or something.
Why are
So they're
vegetarians
not as good.
at McDonald's?
I think
French
it
fries
might,
are vegetarian, so why not?
Oh, I guess.
I think
As long
they
as they're not
do.
cooking burger grease. What?
I think I heard they do still use burger flavoring, but it might have been they don't use the fat itself anymore, the tallow or something
Yeah.
because of health issues.
Yeah,
It
I think that's
costs.
true too.
Oh, could be. But yeah, they
Yeah.
used to be better than they are now, but they're still really good.
I noticed that a lot.
I happened to watch a whole food theory episode on McDonald's Sprite and why
Really?
it might actually be better.
You watch Food Theory?
I
Occasionally,
find
yeah.
Coca-Cola out of the restaurant fountains used to taste better than bottled Coke.
I love Food
Mhm.
Theory. But I think
Yeah.
ultimately, didn't they figure out the glass bottle ones were the best or something? Or like
Probably,
if
but I
you
don't-
drink.
For the Sprite.
Yeah, I can't remember what the conclusion they came up with was.
Their main conclusion was it was actually the straws, that McDonald's uses bigger straws than the norm, and any form of Sprite was better with that straw, but they do a few things differently with at McDonald's than most restaurants, and they do actually get Coke in steel vats rather than plastic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, I want McDonald's now. It's so bad. I just can't.
Yeah.
I see. It's a good thing that I hate driving because then I can't justify going places. Like I really have to want it to go. So
Right.
it's like, oh, no, well.
I actually just had pizza, but I made it with pre-made crust and just put some cheese and sauce on it.
That's what we do sometimes. Just I make a homemade pizza.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Yeah, in some
Yeah.
ways, it's a good thing I'm not. It's a good thing I am diabetic, because then I can't eat junk food like I used to.
True. Well, you could. It would just be very bad for you.
Yeah, very bad.
Oh yeah, that's one thing I was gonna say. My niece hates pizza. I'm like,
Mm.
you're not in this family anymore because how can you hate pizza? It's such a versatile food. Like you could make so many
Yeah.
things. But she's like, yeah, no, I hate pizza. I'm like, all right, Callie,
My nephew
whatever.
my nephew doesn't care for music.
What?
He has no favorite bands. He doesn't have any favorite songs. He doesn't care to listen to music at all. He doesn't hate it. Like if it's on in the background, he just doesn't care. And I'm like, what? How am I related to you, kid?
Yeah, seriously.
It seems impossible.
This is a kids these days moment.
Yeah.
Not liking pizza, not liking music.
Right. His sister likes music. Her favorite band is actually Queen,
Aw.
which is pretty
Aw.
cool. Yeah, she's like 17, 16.
It was a Queen music pack for Beat Saber. Oh my god.
I never liked Beat Saber as much as some of the other VR games that I tried. I think it's because I'm not coordinated enough.
Oh, maybe. That's one of those games you could only play in VR.
Mm-hmm. I did like the scary roller coaster one. That was pretty cool. The
I'm
zombies
so
and stuff
glad
coming at you.
that I
Hmm?
didn't get to experience that one.
Oh, and Resident Evil was pretty fun in VR.
Oh
too.
yeah. You should try
It comes at you with a chainsaw and basically guts you with a chainsaw in first person.
the Horizon
Nope.
Forbidden West or
Pretty neat.
whatever it is, Call of the Mountain. The Safari mode is pretty cool.
I want to do Skyrim in VR. I love
That could make you
Skyrim.
motion sick
I
depending
play
on how
it
you
in first
move.
person as it is, so yeah. I don't think I have that problem. I can get motion sickness in a car, but I don't know. VR doesn't seem to bother me.
Well, it's reverse motion sickness.
What do you mean?
You're not moving, but it looks like you
Oh,
are.
but it feels like
Right.
right.
So your brain interprets that as being you're on drugs and it's time to vacate the stomach.
Hmm.
Oh.
I guess my brain doesn't care if I'm on drugs.
I guess not.
It's like party time.
That's kind of
Heck
funny.
yeah.
My friend Alyssa she gets car sick. So when we drove to Canada, it's almost a 13-hour drive. So when she wasn't driving, she was sitting behind the driver looking out the window, almost like right here behind you, because she had to be looking out or she would get sick. Even with the Dramamine and like those bracelet things, she would still get nauseous.
Oof.
You probably should have sat in the passenger seat. That would have been like the best place.
Yeah,
Because then she
Emily,
could have just looked right out.
Emily
True.
got car sick every single time she dropped JJ off at preschool because they had to do like roundabout,
Ugh.
every time car sick. And that
You
was
should
her
get those
driving.
glasses.
Okay. B-Rock, are you back?
Oh yeah, sorry, I wasn't looking at the
No worries.
screen.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so are you guys going to just continue on your course?
Yeah.
You said same course of action, right?
Yeah, we're gonna keep our
Yeah.
eyes peeled for any sign of airship on the horizon.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have anything like Eyes of the Eagle or anything on anyone?
No, I have Pass Without Trace, but I don't think I can cast that on the ship.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything for vision like that.
I get an extra D4 to my perception checks.
Wait a minute. I have Summon Beast. What does this do?
Isn't Saf that rogue that's like super observant?
I'm looking. That's hidden. They're not.
You mean the one you played in the
It's
Curse of
not.
Strahd game, Jamie?
Yeah, that one.
With the minimum
forget
21 perception or
what it's
whatever it
called.
was called.
Something like that.
Can I cast Summon Beast to summon like a flying, like a bird? Like do a little scouting? What are the senses?
Probably.
It's got a +2 wisdom. Senses, dark vision, perception of 12.
Yeah, so so she's more investigative, so it's not like or like people investigative, not like
Alright.
ranger investigative. Do we have anything in the bag? Oh wait, we have a thingy that says what's holding. Go over here.
Perhaps you could even summon a purple Hootis.
Purple Hootis, a flying Hootis. Purple Hootis. Best kind.
The best. The
Remember?
best.
When we all changed our pictures to be different owls. That was fun.
was good.
All right, okay, relax.
Any chance to screw with Nate is a good time.
I don't like you. Wee.
I know you don't. You love me.
That's true. Okay. All right. So, you guys are going to continue.
Wait, I want to cast that Bestial Spirit.
Oh, okay. Can
That
you
is
link
a
that
level-
in chat?
Yeah. Let me see. Do I just click it?
Yep.
Nope.
There should be an info
Yeah.
button.
Does that work?
I think.
Yes.
It linked it, but it doesn't give a description. I don't think. Hold on.
No, you just. Summon beast.
So duplicate. I don't see an info button. If I click standard roll, maybe?
No,
No.
there it is. It's right under the spell. It says. Although I did that as public info.
There we are. Yep. I have the whole stat block in my spell description. Too.
Okay.
So I'm doing
all
an
these-
air spirit. I'll have it resemble a eagle, I guess.
Okay.
So it has this 20 hit points, a speed of.
It's a
60
freaking spirit,
feet.
man. It could resemble a platypus.
Well, if it's an air spirit, it has to resemble
Swimming through
something
the air.
like flies. Yeah. I summon a shark and have it fly right. No. Yeah, it'll be an eagle, I guess, and I'll have it try and scout ahead.
Ooh, it has dark vision.
It has dark vision and perception of 12, or passive perception of 12.
How far can it go?
60 feet.
Well, that's its
Um,
speed.
You mean like how far away from me?
Ooh, do you have a gilded acorn worth at least 200 gold?
Oh, is that a material component for it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I definitely don't have one of them.
Yeah, we'll say you.
All right, cool.
It doesn't say. How long does it last? What's the duration?
The creature disappears and drops to 0 hit points or when the spell ends. Well, yeah.
1 hour. According to the thing you posted before you posted the whole spell.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's above that, yep.
Oh, and it's concentration. 90
Mhm.
feet. 90 feet. Ugh.
Well, that's where I can cast it, is within 90 feet of me. That's not how far out it can go.
Okay.
Yeah, but you don't see through it, do you?
No, but I can. Oh, can it come back? Oh, yeah. Let me see.
We'll know that you've gotten it when you
Before
don't
the
have the
thing-
spell anymore.
Okay, no worries. Passive perception. So as long as you're concentrating, I'll say that it can go pretty far.
Yeah, I don't know if it can communicate back to me, though.
No, there's no telepathic link. However, it does speak the languages you speak, and you have mind link. All right. So with mind link, creature must be able to see you and must be within this crate range.
Oh, yeah, that telepathic thing.
10 times level feet. So 70
Yeah,
feet.
70 feet.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you can talk to it
All
as
right.
soon as it gets within range, but you can also communicate with it. It understands you, and you can tell it what you want it.
All right, yeah. I told I wanted to go scout ahead, see if we can see this airship
Okay.
and report back to me.
All right. All right. So you guys are staying on course, and there's not a whole lot going on. However, it is getting dark, and so you are losing quite a bit of your. Well, does anyone have dark vision?
I think I do. Let me see. Ow. I do not.
I don't.
The rest of us don't either. Most of us are human.
Yeah, I think honestly, I
Damn.
think Lob was the only one
I didn't say that.
that had it.
I mean, he was.
Okay. Oh my God, Jeremy.
What?
I'm looking through some of the tokens that I had uploaded,
Yeah.
and I just found Rick Moranis from Ghost of Saltmarsh. You
yes.
remember?
Yes.
Oh, that was fantastic. Yeah, yeah. Good time. All right. So, all right. All right. So after, I would say, quite some time, crap. Do you guys still hear music?
We did.
Yeah,
Just
well,
stop
it
now.
did.
You did. Oh, probably. All right.
It's like you scared it
Okay.
off.
Okay. Well, I definitely think I need to update Foundry soon because I think things are starting to break as people have moved on to version 11. Anywho, okay, go. It's starting. Although, let's go with this one. Okay. It is getting darker. You guys, it's now 10 o'clock, so the sun has completely set. So I'm gonna go here to lighting. But there's a bit of a moon out. But for the most part, you guys are being lit by the there's a couple of lights, lanterns at the front of the, or at the entrance to the helm, and then of course you've got the massive fire ring. Okay. All right. So I would say after a bit of time, your oops. All right. I would say after a bit of time, your your beast gets within range, Dalavash,
Yeah.
and you hear from it that it sees something, and it's able to give you directions. Okay.
Okay.
Or at least a direction. So it said it found a light, it found a ship, and it tells you where to go.
All right. I immediately go and relay this to the captain.
Okay. Understood. And he does some quick calculations and suggests he heads out just enough on deck to shout to you, Dove. Your Grace, I recommend we climb as much as we can. Gain altitude. We're still a ways away, but it will hopefully give us the best possibility of coming up above and behind it.
This is your area of expertise. You make the call.
Of course. And he dashes back, and you feel the ship begin to climb, and accelerate even more. All right. As you see, clouds, and you guys actually fly into a really big cloud, and let's see here.
Jesus.
Ooh. Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay, lots of fog.
Uh-oh. Ravenloft. This is where Jeremy takes over.
Oh my god, how amazing would that be? All of a sudden, Dove is nowhere to be found. You have some new podunk guy with you, and then Jeremy takes over.
Hmm.
Okay. So yeah, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Lots fast fog. Fast. All right, I like that. Okay, so you feel you feel the ship kind of level off as it reaches whatever altitude. You can see your the captain desire, and as it begins to push, you guys just see a flaring of the elemental ring as the captain is trying to get as much speed and power as he can from the vessel. All right, moment. All right, Safiel.
Yes.
You are the first to see, even despite the clouds whipping by, you are the first to see the flash of light of an elemental ring, and you guys are above and to the aft. Does that help me with my nautical term?
If you mean from behind,
Aft, I
yes.
think, is the rear.
Aft is
Yeah.
behind. Yeah. You are above and aft of the ship, and you are gaining.
All right, I'm gonna whistle because I can't really see people,
Okay.
and just kind of wait to see. I'm gonna go over to where I last saw Dove,
I'm
which
at the
is
front of the
up
ship.
here.
Yeah, right there. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna like feel around and then like
Ooh,
grab
hey.
her shoulder and then point. Hey, look over there.
All right, I will look in that
I don't want to
direction.
be too loud. Yeah.
Do we have a spyglass or anything of that sort on this ship?
Probably.
Because if so, I would like to grab it. See if I can see
Yep.
if anyone
Yeah,
seems to have seen us.
the captain probably would have made it available as you guys were looking, because you were probably need to be scanning the ground just in case, right? So yeah, I would say there's probably 3 of you at least that have a spyglass. Although I would say at this point your spirit beast, Brian, is staying within the 70 feet, so you have a pretty good view as it's locked on, and you're able to stay in constant communication with it, unless
Okay.
you want to send it forward. But yeah, you can see a purplish light, and you can just make out the airship with the spyglass.
Okay. Did Mother cast the Blessing of the Forge already?
On you?
Yeah, on my armor.
Yeah, that was at the beginning of the day.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so
So
let me
flip
make
it
sure I'm
over.
equipped with
Yeah,
that.
equip the right one. That should bump. You should see your AC go up by 1.
Yep, it did.
Okay.
Let's see.
Can your beast tell how many figures are on the airship, or the deck at least, and what's going on currently?
Oh,
Not
yeah,
from
I'll
the
send it.
distance, but you could send it.
I'll send it out to take a look and come back and let me know. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So it zooms off. Haha. You know, I see a problem.
Uh-oh.
Its movement speed is far less than. Actually, it's about the same as your airship.
Too late, no take
Okay.
backsies.
But it's not cool. It's not cool. It's so not cinematic or cool. So I'm gonna say it zooms off ahead. No problem, because
All right.
it takes its stationary anchor as Dallas.
I would think it could
diving.
like move faster if it pushed itself, you know?
It's a spirit.
It's
Well,
diving,
it's,
so it
magic.
increases.
it's like a honey badger of
Its
spirits.
neutral speed is the speed
So-
of the airship when it was conjured, so everything
Mhm.
beyond that is.
There we go.
Catapult.
This guy knows the magical rules. All right. So yeah, if you guys stopped moving, he'd be going like blinding 120 miles per hour. Okay.
Wow.
So he zooms ahead, but you guys are also gaining. So from what you can see with the spyglass, you can see the back of the airship, which does not have a ring. It instead has a large, like, ball of energy at the rear of the ship. So no ring on this one. It just has like this prismatic core at the very tail or the aft of the
Is
ship.
that unusual?
No, it's
okay.
just a. It's more common for non-fire elementals, but even air elementals do sometimes have rings. It is a little bit. It's not the largest airship there is, but it is not uncommon to not have a ring. These are the newer design rather. So, from what you can see with the spyglass, because you're looking at the aft of the ship, not much. You can't see the deck. Really, there are some lights on the deck, but you can't make out movement or anything like that, even as you guys continue to close the distance.
So how do we want to handle this? Are we going to drop down from the top? Are we going to try and get next to them? Like, we're gaining fast. We should probably figure out what we want to do.
Right. At the rate we're moving is probably too fast to featherfall airdrop onto the airship.
Well, I can cast Pass Without Trace on us if we want to do the stealth thing. And then surprise them.
Would that
I'm not
cover
saying
the ship?
surprise attack, but just
Do we
Huh?
have grapple tethers?
Would that?
Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
will I cover the whole ship? No,
Yeah.
but I mean, oh yeah, they would. Yeah, they would still see the ship itself, I guess. Yeah, no, it's cast on players, not.
We're being
not
approached by a ship,
players.
but there's nobody on it.
Right.
A ghost ship.
I mean, they could do
Hmm.
math. They could drop us to where we would land perfectly with the featherfall tokens if
Well,
we
if we
get
get-
far enough ahead of them.
Little
If we
cinematic
get down-
parachute action.
We get
So-
down low enough near them, we can use a rope. We can drop a rope.
So here's the
find them.
thing. Featherfall tokens. Well, Featherfall tokens don't activate right away.
The other thing is they're moving forward. If we jump off, we're gonna probably drop as they keep moving.
Yeah, if we
and
miss, we gotta wait
we
for the
miss.
ship to pick us up, and that costs us a lot of time. Grapple lines. We need grapple lines.
I have
Activate the
rope.
tow cables.
Does a featherfall token actually slow your entire fall, or does it just make it so
60
you don't
feet
take
per
damage?
second. 60 feet per second. After 20
Yeah.
feet of falling.
Yeah, so it would also take a long time for us to hit the ground anyway before we could even do anything after.
I have grappling hook and 150 feet rope.
I have 50
Good.
feet of rope as well.
Yeah, I have 50.
Could
And I can
craft
always use my
more.
inspiration to conjure up more.
Could craft more if we have raw materials.
Yeah.
Could even craft chain.
I don't think we have time for that.
So are we going adjacent is what it sounds like we want to do?
We'd probably
Yeah, I
go
think so.
adjacent to it and hail them and tell them to,
Give them the chance to surrender.
Well,
yeah,
right
give us-
now,
but-
right now, the captain is recommending that you maintain your high altitude and close the distance.
Yeah. See how
Well,
close we can get
yes, but
before
when
they
we
see
get
us.
there,
for the time being, yeah.
Is there any protocol for boarding actions? I ask him.
You ask for the
Um,
captain?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says perhaps on a larger vessel, but not a vessel of our size. We do have long lines, and they have probably like 200 feet of lines for anchoring, including an actual anchor, right?
We'll drop the anchor
throw
on
the
them.
anchor
Yeah.
down. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Damage their ship a little bit, and then, make it work.
They tow us along and we run down the chain. All cinematic like an anime style.
Well, there's actually an image.
So
It's in the book. Okay, I guess there's no chain involved, but
The Warforge hanging off the bottom of the airship.
yeah. Here we go.
Here we go again.
But yeah, recommend getting extra Featherfall tokens if we have them, and perhaps anchor drop and repel.
I mean, if we have to do it at all costs, Lorandor can be okay with there being a little bit of damage on their ships.
Yeah, they're certainly the captain's right there, and the engineer are right there with you, and neither of them are batting an eyelash.
Good.
All right, Dalavash, Mother, Raymond, Saf, and Dove,
And Peggy.
and Peggy. All right, you now have a feather token, Dove. Saf, you have a feather token.
Well, I get another one? Lucky me.
You have a feather token. You already had a feather token?
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh, shit. When did you guys have a feather token? Oh, that's right. You
Our
guys
first
were on
airship
an
ride.
airship.
Yeah.
Yeah, a while back, I think.
You're supposed to give those back, you sons of...
Oh,
Oh, that's a bummer.
nobody told us that.
They didn't ask. Don't ask,
Didn't
don't
it?
tell.
Don't
Is
ask,
that
don't
right?
tell.
I
Okay,
think even Lob has one.
probably. So the captain, they get the anchor ready. Make sure that you guys have it at your disposal, along with other lines. And then the captain goes back for the close maneuvers with the engineer, kind of remaining halfway between as a liaison, as well as working on the wind wards. And you guys continue to close the distance.
Dalavash, can you see yet how many are on that airship?
Has my bird come back yet?
Yes, I would say at this point your bird comes back and says that there are several people on the deck, and your bird confirms that they look like a mix between humanoid and undead.
Okay. I tell the group that.
That seems to check out with our theory.
Yep.
Humanoid wearing any particular uniform or colors, or just anything?
Say that again?
Are they wearing any particular uniforms or colors, like Lorindar crewmen
Bird-
or the humanoids?
Bird wouldn't probably know that.
Okay. And can the captain tell us about the layout of the other ship?
He could probably tell you some. What are you looking for? I mean, he could describe it. It's a much more open deck. It's a much larger vessel, and there would be it's kind of like a normal, like schooner type vessel, right?
How many interior rooms, if there are any?
For this particular ship, there's only storage, as well as the captain's quarters. So the storage also contains the engineering section, as well as the cargo. And then the crew bunks down there, but the engineer and the bosun typically share a room, and then the co-pilot and pilot share a room, or the bosun or one of those other rooms can be used as a guest quarters.
Okay. So just like 3 rooms, and we might infer they might put one, maybe the captain's quarters or something.
Possible.
Yeah. As we get closer, I want to keep watching with the spyglass to see if I can see the people moving around and see if they seem to have noticed us.
It's really hard to make them out. So that's what I was going to say. One of the things the captain said is, this fog will be in our favor as you guys continue to approach, provided we maintain our altitude and stay to the aft of the other vessel. It lessens the chances that we will be spotted right away. So you guys again are pretty high up, and soon enough, oops,
Ooh.
damn it.
Pretty.
Okay. So as you can see, there's not a whole lot. You can see the rear of the ship. Ignore the fact that you can see inside the ship there. So let's just pretend you can't.
Okay.
Imagination.
Yeah. See if I
Fog
can.
also works well for, well, anchor won't be subtle, but perhaps at least a couple of us can disappear into the fog, and Mother looks pointedly at Staff and maybe Dalavesh.
Yeah.
It's a matter of
I
getting
mean-
down there first.
Well, we could try and be stealthy about getting down there.
There we go.
Some of us have to be the face of the group and not be stealthy, but there's no harm in surprising us with how many we actually have in number.
Yeah, so there's not a whole heck of a lot you can see, and no one has any kind of vision or spells that can.
No, I don't think so.
Nope.
Alright.
That is negative.
Okay.
Could start light, but better to wait until we are there, perhaps.
Yeah. Well, they have light on their ship, so.
Yeah.
Uh,
And you do have a couple targets.
As we're closing the distance,
Yep.
I want to pull out a length of white cloth from my belongings and rip them into 3 equal lengths. And if you don't mind, and I approach Dove, Dalavesh, and Saf, I would like to cast a spell that will help us. Will help you 3.
Okay, what kind of spell?
that would be appreciated.
Aid.
Poison. You're all dead.
Oh man.
Aid's a
And
good one.
I start to cast the spell, and I tie the length of the white cloth around each of their arms as like an armband.
That's awesome.
Each of you, your hit points maximum and total goes up by 5 for the next 8 hours.
Oh yeah.
I like that spell. All right. Is there a way to do that as temporary hit points on our tokens, like in roll 20, or?
Yes, you have plus, like right below your. If you look at your character sheet, you
Just
have
remember, it's not temporary
plus.
though.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to put it in the plus max,
Plus max.
right? So if you put 5 right below there, you can click on the word plus max
Mm-hmm.
and just hit 5, and it will
That's what I
not
did.
kick you up. Yeah. Yep, you're good.
Why did I just get red? Oh,
Because
I
you're
guess I have to.
still at the hit points you were at before. You just have 5 more max.
Yes.
Oh, so we don't gain it?
Oh.
Shut up!
No.
No,
You do
you
gain it.
do.
Each target's hit
Oh,
points
okay.
maximum and current hit points increase by 5.
So do I put 5 in the temp section too then?
No,
Make
that
up
would
for the
just give you.
difference?
Yeah.
I just added 5 to the section to make it 58. And then just.
Yeah, I think you can do that on your token.
Yeah, I just healed my token for 5
Oh,
hit
yeah.
points.
Yep.
Yep, there we go. We good.
Yay!
Staff,
Is that
do
all
you-
that aid does?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's all. I
Wow, is that all?
Wow.
I heard that.
Is
I
that
was
Give
just
me-
asking. Oh my
do.
god.
Wow.
Okay.
Someone that goes
Wow.
down like almost every fight.
What I need to hear.
All right,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm just gonna jump off the ship. Good fucking luck. I have other shit to do.
Wait.
Goodbye.
All right. I mean, that's your choice.
Yep. You just
Okay.
waste a third of your
Staff.
spell.
Do you have a platinum ring, I hope?
I have two. I have two. I have two.
Okay,
do.
I
You
think
gave them to me because of a thing. Yes.
yeah,
Right?
I will cast. Okay, cast at level 2, warding bond. So with you wearing one of those rings. No, why isn't it showing the rest of it? It basically means.
Can you
get
try something for me? Can you target Saphiel and use your spell?
Okay.
Because there's been some improvements to some of the.
I could have just done that too.
Where the heck? Where are my spells? Oh, I guess I can cast it from the.
Oh yeah, our god damn it, our HUD is not working. You know, I was trying to like not upgrade right before the game, but apparently everything's broken anyways, so I probably should have done it anyways.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, I meant to do it like yesterday or the day before and just lost track of time. All right. Did you cast it?
So yeah,
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah, okay.
targeted and
So it did
tried.
not okay. Give me a sec. How long does that last?
1 hour.
1 hour. Okay. Saf inventory.
So as long as you're within, I think, 60 feet of me, you'll get +1 AC and basically split any damage you take with me.
Woo!
Wow, that's good.
So those 5 hit points last even longer.
Heck yeah.
Does anyone else want to go stealth besides me?
Yeah, I'm gonna go stealth with you.
All
So
right,
when we fight, Mother, it'll be great.
Is this concentration? It is. All right, I'm dropping concentration on the bird so I can cast Pass Without Trace instead.
That's a group or an AoE like thing. I think everything within a certain
Ooh.
range of you, I believe.
Yep. Everyone
Yeah.
within 30 feet has a +10 to stealth checks.
Oh yeah. We're just gonna drop
if you
point
wanna
break
stealth
style and
fine,
stay
if you
close
don't-
together.
What's that?
So we drop point break style and we stay together. So we're all within 30 feet of you as we feather fall down onto the ship.
No, you don't have to stay within 30 feet of me. You just have to be within 30 feet.
Oh, when
I
you cast it. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Oh, I thought you had to stay within 30
Yeah, I
feet.
did too.
No, it just says you have to be within 30 feet to get it.
That's right.
So shall we send the stealthy people first or the unstealthy people
Oh,
first?
wait, maybe you do. Hold on, let me read
This
this.
makes us all
See
stealthy.
what you think. It says for the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you has a +10
Yeah,
bonus
for the
to
duration.
dex
Yeah,
stealth
so that
check.
means you have to stay within 30
So
feet.
that does okay. I guess I read it wrong.
And I mean, I think we all should go first anyway. There's no point in having people wait when we can't communicate back up.
Mm-hmm.
If we had to, like, go find
I could
them,
make the
come
non-stealthies
back, I would-
invisible.
theoretically, we're gonna fight. How many spells do we want to
Yeah,
put
and
into
Right.
this?
That's
At some
right.
point, we're gonna lose the surprise. So
Yeah. we're gonna have to make ourselves visible.
When a fiery airship drops out of the sky above them, I think that's when we lost surprise.
Mm-hmm. Plus, there's undead. and
Okay.
we're just gonna have to fight them. I think either way.
Well, you guys stealth down and create a beachhead, and those of us who aren't stealthy will come down after that.
Sure. I don't know what a beachhead is, but okay.
A safe
Perhaps
area.
Perhaps stealthies try to find Deorian first, while the rest of us, well, be decoys almost.
Okay,
We can
Saf.
try.
Yes, I saw what you did.
Okay, you see it now. So I just equipped the one with warding bond. Now that does not give you a bonus to your saves. You're gonna have to remember that manually. Okay.
I'm not gonna make saves. I'm gonna
Um,
kill them all in one round.
like-
Yeah, that's
okay,
it. Yeah,
okay.
sounds good to me.
Okay. So what exactly is the plan?
Drop down. Drop the anchor down onto the ship.
Okay.
Rappel down. Fight.
Oh boy. Okay. So
Well, specifically, it sounded like stealth team first, and then after they're on the deck and dispersed, the plate people.
The heavy hitters. Well, not that we're heavy hitters, but
Just heavy.
The heavy armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another question, Dove, do you have any illusion or teleportation spells?
I'm a little low level for teleportation.
Okay,
I have invisibility. Might be the only illusion I have.
okay.
And disguise self. Yep, those are my only illusion spells.
Okay.
Hypnotic
So
pattern,
for
not
the
good enough.
sake of time, what is your cutoff, Jeremy?
Like 9:45 at the latest.
9:45 at the late, but that's when we can go to,
Yeah.
or we okay. So let's just all keep that we have limited
Oh, yeah, I'm
time
watching the clock.
in mind. Okay. So as the ship continues to close the distance, it's too far away, and plus with the interference from the wind wards, there's no way to hear if there are anyone crying out. I would say that you're within range that Dalavash, if you're still concentrating on your spell, your spirit beast, it dims itself.
No.
It does not.
I had to cancel that spell to concentrate on Pass Without Trace. So I dismissed the Spirit Beast.
Oh, you cast Pass Without Trace.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is on who?
Everybody.
All of us.
Anybody within 30 feet
They're
of
all
them
within
gets plus
30.
10.
But they have to stay within 30 feet to get the
They have
bonus.
to stay. Okay. And that's also concentrate?
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind that.
Plus 10 to stealth.
Okay.
So
Plus
are-
10 to stealth.
Are you able to do invisibility on multiple people,
Yes.
Dove? I wonder if you should do that on Raymond and I.
Yeah, it'll take up
Then we could be pretty
it'll
good.
take up a third level slot to do 2 people and a fourth level slot to do 3 people.
I think with the thought that inevitably we're probably going to fight, and Dove is a spellcaster, we need to keep that in mind before she.
Before I waste bigger
dole it out.
spells. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. The key is if we can get all the way in there to Deorian before we start the
Yeah,
fight.
see, I don't think we're gonna be able to get
I
that
don't
close
think it'll
before
matter.
they see us. Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. As soon as the anchor hits the deck, they're even if we're invisible or stealthing, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Well, they're undead. Maybe they won't, but
Yeah, I expect to be dropping
Well, they're
down in
not all
and starting
undead.
to kill things before we work our way to our target.
exactly.
Who is throwing the anchor?
Who is strong?
Someone who knows what they're doing.
Before that happens, can I roll my stealth? I want to be stealthy before
No.
this kicks off.
I mean, you are stealthy before this kicks off because no one can see you.
We're gonna
right?
ride the anchor
You have
down.
a perfect
All right.
stealth.
Okay.
You're going to, when you descend, you will need to roll your stealth because that is a new,
Mm-hmm.
so.
Okay.
But who's throwing the anchor?
I'm fairly strong.
Okay.
And should we tell the captain to pull up the anchor after a minute or so, or just leave it down?
Up to you.
That depends on if it wedges into the ship or not.
Yeah,
Too late.
and we
I threw the
Okay. So, you roll a 17. Okay. So, as you guys continue to close the distance, the ship overtakes the other. You are now directly overhead of the ship. As Raymond reaches back, making sure that he's got all of the slack in his left hand, holding the anchor in his dominant right hand. He takes the anchor, aims, and casts it down. As the captain has already matched speed of the lower vessel, the anchor strikes true and hits upon the deck of the ship. You tie off, but you know that there is slack, and you're not sure that the anchor actually caught. There's no way to know unless you try pulling it up. So, you have a split second to decide what you want to do, Raymond. Do you want to pull to see if it's caught? Or do you just want to tie it off as it is and send the first people down?
pull.
Okay. You pull, and you're able to pull the anchor. Although you feel the weight of the anchor, it seems to be just dragging along the deck.
Okay, go.
All right, so you tie it off quickly where it's at. Who's the first one down?
Oh, I guess
We'll
I
go.
probably should.
Or you. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, it's +10, right?
Yep.
As long as we're all close together when we drop.
Okay. I also need you to give me a athletics.
I fall down, but it's fine. That's what the
Oops.
token's for. It'll be great.
Remember
Lamb.
inspiration.
You do have inspiration.
Fine. I will use my inspiration.
But acrobatics.
I would, honestly, your
that's
acrobatics
my
is probably
dex.
higher. Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll your acrobatics.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, do I have to use
Wow.
my inspiration for that since it's a reroll?
You do. You do not have to use your inspiration.
Look at me go!
Yeah.
Badass.
Although, you're not very acrobatic. I'm just pointing
I mean,
that
a
out.
natural 20 in that moment, I was pretty acrobatic.
In that moment, you were pretty acrobatic. Okay, so you rolled a stealth
31.
with your +10.
Yes.
And you rolled your acrobatics, and you are quickly able to descend the line. So hold on one second. Okay. Saf. And just... Okay, we're going to do this cinematically. All right. Saf. At the top, you should now see, where you navigate the scenes. Like you could click on the map of Corvair, etc., right? You should see the stolen ship, do you?
No, I see. Welcome, map of Corvair, and airship spotted.
Okay, let's try this again. Oh, how about now?
I do.
Yeah, I see it too. Excellent.
Click over. Only Saf. Okay?
Okay.
So Safiel has gone down. Dalvash, same to you. If you're going right after her, roll. Give me an
Yeah.
athletics or acrobatics, whichever one you prefer, as well as your stealth plus 10.
Right. Do I put the plus 10 in the situational bonus?
Yes.
That's where I put
Okay.
mine.
Or we can just add 10
It's 10.
to it, but... Okay, so there's your stealth.
And then, what'd you say, acrobatics?
Yes.
Or athletics.
Or, yeah, whichever you prefer.
Acrobatics is a little higher. Oh, inspiration time. Try that again. That's
There we go. Okay. Make sure you mark off your inspiration.
I did.
Okay. Dalavash. Click the stolen ship.
What?
Top of the screen. You know where the map of Corvair is?
Oh, yeah.
Click the stolen ship.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. there I am.
All right. Who is going next, or are
Think
you
I'm going
waiting?
down-
What's the
think I'm
plan
going
here,
down next.
fellas? Okay.
Acrobatics.
Same
and
thing
stealth.
to you. Acrobatics and stealth. Which, if you guys go quick enough, I will give you the plus 10 to stealth. So acrobatics looks good.
Eh,
Stealth. Okay. Dove, who's next? Make your rolls, people.
You can go, Mother.
So athletics. Oof.
Oh,
I think
I'm
I'm
good at
gonna
climbing ropes.
use
You guys are not.
use irritation, use inspiration. I mean,
Use irritation.
Did you put me on the map? I don't see me on the map yet.
Shoot. Yeah, you're invisible. So
Oh, cool.
here, I'm just gonna make.
Okay. Well, an 8 is the best I got for athletics.
oh my god. Oh god, I hope you're okay. You can fall stealthily. It's okay. You can do it.
And stealth of 15.
Okay. All right. So, what I'm going to say with Mother going down the rope, they end up dragging the anchor as they swing wildly on the rope. I need all three of you. Dove, you're still on the rope. You need to make a deck
Oh
save,
boy.
and all three of you need to make a deck save.
Ooh.
Are you kidding?
Saf!
Oh my god,
Oof.
no. I'm using my inspiration.
Big oof. You already used it. No, you didn't
No,
use
I
it.
didn't.
Okay.
Because we
Go
changed
ahead.
it.
Oh, you also get a +1 though. Don't forget, you get the +1 for a deck save.
Why did it not do it? Oh, I didn't hit the thing. +1. Okay. 1. Normal. There we go.
Okay.
That's better.
All three of you are able to get out of the way of the anchor. Dove, you're able to stay on the rope as you continue to go down. Let's see, last but not least, let's see Raymond.
Oh boy.
Come on, you can do it.
Athletics, okay? And let's see your stealth +10. minus whatever your armor gives you.
Disadvantage.
Nice.
Oh, disadvantage. Damn. Mother, where's
Damn.
your stealth roll? Did you roll it with
yeah.
disadvantage? Yes. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
So you got a 15. Okay. So everyone's here. Everyone click over to the stolen ship. And because Mother moved the anchor, I'm going to put you guys. Now, Raymond did a great job, but you can hear people you can hear people approaching after they heard the anchor catch. And right about here, I need everyone to re-roll stealth, please.
Mm,
Damn it, you guys!
Haha.
Oh,
Ramon.
Okay.
Critical
shit.
fail.
With that, Raymond, while still situating himself, he was the last one down. While still situating himself, he ends up stepping on part of the anchor that's sticking out, causing him to slightly stumble just a bit, and immediately the guard lets out a cry. Everyone roll initiative.
All right. Before you roll initiative, how many people are within 30 feet of me?
Let's see.
Everyone?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You all
Wait.
get plus-
Wait. Are you talking about allies or?
Yeah, no, allies.
Yeah. You're all literally. You can see where you all are, right?
All
You're.
right. I can only see myself.
I can only see
Oh.
me, Ramon.
Oh yeah, because of no dark vision for you guys. Yeah, everyone's
yeah.
within 30 feet.
All right, you all get +3 to your initiative.
Cool.
It's my paladin
Oh
aura ability.
shit!
cool.
Oh, what's this? I got an error message when I tried to roll.
There is
What
no
is it,
active
plus 3 or
combat
plus 1?
encounter.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
+3.
yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Plus 3, JB? Sorry, I missed it.
Yes, +3.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, try it again. Try it now.
Holy moly! Wait a minute. How is that possible?
Damn,
Why is it
quick.
adding +3 3 times? That's not right.
Did it do it automatically?
I don't know, but Dalabash rolled +3 twice. Mine did +3 3 times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Dash
did
did
mine.
twice.
How the heck do I roll?
Mine didn't even do it.
You click on initiative up near your armor class, the little
There.
eye on eye.
Okay.
Do you have like a plus your proficiency bonus plus something else plus the 3 from Raymond? Because I think my 2 are my proficiency
Yeah, that.
proficiency bonus and then plus 3 for the other thing. That's the only thing I can think
Well,
of.
I know
Oh,
I
wait,
get-
no, our proficiency's
I get
4.
my proficiency bonus added
Oh, no,
to
it's plus
an,
3.
or half my proficiency bonus added to an initiative as bard. So I know that I get +1 there anyway, or +2. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Let's just pretend we didn't say anything. And we all rolled really well. and
Yeah,
we're all
but
gonna
the
go
way I got a
first.
31. That seems ungodly
I
for
believe
initiative.
it. Are you kidding? Have you met your character?
31.
Yeah, there's an error.
Okay,
We're trying to
so-
figure it out.
It says. Oh, I don't know what that. I don't know why that happened.
It's probably like 24. I think 2 of those +3s are extra.
Yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
add it to mine, so I actually.
Oh, you rolled
Actually,
a
I have
natural 20.
I actually have a 21 for mine because I didn't add the 3.
All right.
I should be like 26,
So-
I think. Or 20, yeah.
I mean, what's your dex?
It's 14, but Bard also adds half their proficiency bonus to initiatives.
so that's the +2, right?
Right, that's the +2. There should be another +1 technically, but yeah, it's weird.
Well, then maybe that one of the +3s is half your initiative.
Well, it's
Hold on,
not half
let
my
me do
proficiency
the
bonus. There's no way my proficiency bonus is a 6 at this level.
What's the decimal place?
It's doing the whole adding dex for
It's the
tiebreaker.
tiebreaker.
Yeah, but my dex isn't 1.
Oh, I have to make a con save?
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
That was for, I don't know why that popped up. I think it's for concentration, but that's up to you if
Okay.
you want to keep the concentration.
Yeah.
I don't know, Jeremy. That's really,
It's really
bizarre.
messed up. Yeah, I don't understand it.
But I'm just going to modify
That's
your initiative to be, like, what do you think, 26?
Yeah, it'd be 25 or 26.
Yeah, so mine doubled too, so mine should be 20.7.
Why did I lose hit points?
I don't know. What is happening?
Oh, I know why. Oh, no, I don't know why.
My initiative should be 21.
21? Okay.
Yep.
21, all right.
This is what we get for trying to do something new.
Okay. That is now fixed. We are going to begin combat. Dove, you're up.
What do I see? I see this guy coming at us right now. I see a couple guys.
Yeah, you can see a couple of
Does he
guys.
seem to have seen us?
Oh yeah, the guy
All right.
approaching you for sure
Then
does.
I'm just gonna
I
start.
can't ping, but
Then I'm just gonna start whipping firebolt at this first guy coming
Okay.
at me.
all right. Combat might be a little wonky, just heads up. We don't have the quick thing, but firebolt
I don't know what.
attack.
5+3. I don't know if that's even right.
That's definitely a hit.
Oh, that's crap.
7. I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah, but on 2d10, that seems like crap.
Okay. yeah, true that. True that.
Turn.
Okay, Dalvash.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do here. Where for spells? Spells. Spell of Thorns and yeah, those guys aren't within 5 feet. That's useless. So we see 2 guys so far. Do they look like they're undead or no? What can we tell?
So I think you could actually see 3.
Oh, it's a
Hold
guy
on.
over here. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see 3 from what I can tell.
Yeah, I see
All
3
right.
now. I see the guy at the top too.
No pings for the lose.
I'm gonna move to there.
Okay. That will provoke 16 attacks of opportunity.
Wow.
Really? Even in stealth, huh? Wow. I guess I will. Hunter's Mark. What is this guy? Oh, I've already hit him.
Yep.
I guess I'll Hunter's Mark him.
Okay.
Same guy.
Hunter's
And
Mark.
What does that even do? Extra D6 damage when I hit it with a weapon attack and have wisdom on. Yeah,
Yep.
doesn't matter. All right. And then I'm going to attack.
Okay. So Safiel is
Oh, sorry.
apparently
I'm looking up information.
looking
okay?
at
Leave
her
me alone.
swords.
Where's my attacks? Damn it.
Yeah, it's all huckled.
Oh, inventory, right?
Yep.
And I click with longbow.
You got it. Make sure you alt
Right.
click whoever you're targeting.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
And
That is a hit.
2. Damage is going to be... I don't know. Is it a D8 for a longbow?
What's the minimum you can roll? Like 3, maybe 4. He
1,
dead.
2,
He
3.
dead.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
He
All
dead.
right. And then,
And you want to transfer your Hunter's Mark as a bonus action.
yep, I'll do it to the guy on the bottom there.
Okay.
I think you cast it
Um,
as a bonus action, so you can't move at the
Yeah,
same
I
round.
cast it as a bonus action, so I can't do that. this
I thought it
turn,
transfers.
It does, but if he already
my
used
next
his
turn,
bonus
I think.
action, then
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
Cool,
Can
cool, cool.
I make
Cool.
my second attack? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take a second attack on the other guy.
Okay.
Whoops.
That is a hit. I don't know which guy. Are you talking about the guy aft of you or 4?
4. The one on
Okay.
the bottom of towards
Okay.
the bottom of the screen.
Roll your damage.
I wish it said under longbow where the damage.
What is that light
Much
source that's
damage it
emanating
is.
light?
Lantern-ish thing.
Oh, there it is. Damage.
The big one, you mean in the front of the 4?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So add 2
And
to
then,
that.
what are we adding?
2 from my fighting style, so it's 12 damage.
12 damage.
Mhm.
Blech.
And that
Jesus.
is that.
Okay.
Got to cut through the minions to get to the boss.
Check out the trash before we get to the great boss.
Mrs. Saf.
Mrs. Saf?
Yep. Raymond.
All right. I want to cast Moonbeam. Oh, never
Whoa.
mind. Oh, yeah. No, I can see this guy. On the guy that is a wart on the left testicle.
4.
Wow.
Okay, hold on.
He's 35 feet from me to the northwest.
Okay, a silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder center. How much?
It's like a fiery pillar or whatever that.
Yeah.
It's the Hammer of Dawn.
But it only puts out
5 feet of dim light.
5 feet of dim light. Holy crap!
But it does damage.
Yeah.
to
Okay,
make a
so
con
hold
save.
on.
More
Dim.
like the Hammer of Dusk. In
I
Roll
just hope
Dead.
he's not a werewolf.
Scalpel of Dusk.
Aroo.
And you said it's on the guy to the
Yeah.
northwest of you?
Yes. He's just in the light. Yep. That guy.
Moonbeam! Okay. do your damage.
Oh, yeah. I got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
take kick and target, cast your spell. Moonbeam.
Please. Template has not been placed.
Ignore that.
Oh, cool.
I
Boom,
made the
right there.
template ahead of time. Holy shit, that
was
is
that?
cool. That is fucking cool.
Yeah. Moonbeam band resistance. Oh, so he made it. He took half damage, so he takes
Holy
6
crap.
points.
Oh yeah, he made his con,
All right.
so he takes half. 6 points. Look at that sparkle. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Is that end your turn? Are you gonna move?
Hold on.
Okay.
No, that's all I'm gonna. Yeah, I am gonna move. Oop, that is not what I wanted to do at all.
Think we might be able to get through all of you guys having a turn.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
why am I?
Be about it. Do the first round of
I
combat.
can't click on my guy.
Oh, you know what? Movement might be locked right now.
All right.
Hold on, and I will enable it. Okay. There you go.
No, it's. I can't click on anyone.
You can't click on yourself?
Nope.
Where do you want to move? Do you want to just hold down
I want to
control
move
and
to like 10 feet to the right of Delavesh.
like right here?
Yes.
Okay.
That's it. Done.
All
My
right,
turn.
Saf, you're up.
Alright,
How
Oh,
long
wow.
does that moonbeam last, by the way?
1 minute or when I drop concentration.
Oh
And I
snap!
can move it up.
Does it affect anyone else?
If I move it, yeah, or if somebody moves
Oh.
into it.
But like Saf, would it affect Saf?
If she moved into the area, yes.
Right here? What does
Like
it
that.
do? That's the only
It
person I
does
can
damage.
see! Okay,
It did.
Well,
then-
Well, the icon is bigger. It's only a 5 foot.
Yeah,
Square.
that
yeah,
is
but I would
true.
be within 5 feet of him.
Yeah, in fact, I'm
Yeah,
going
but you're not.
to...
You're not in the effect.
Okay, so I can go right here and be safe?
Yes.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go there. Am I still stealthed?
Yes.
Okay. Does he know I'm there?
If you move quick, then probably not, because he's being blinded by a moonbeam right now. So
Okay.
his visual acuity is suspect.
Okay, so
what the
I'm
hell?
gonna take out my rapier and I'm gonna attack him.
It's sus
Heck.
just like you.
Does
Not your
13 hit?
short.
No,
13
my
hits.
rapier is better.
13 hits.
Okay, so that's just normal damage. And then that would also be sneak attack.
Don't
for
bother.
A total of,
For total
Splat.
splat.
okay. And then I didn't use a bonus action. What is
Do you have
it?
any movement left?
I could bonus action to move, but I can't see anyone that is a foe, so I will use Oh, is there anything I can hide?
Well,
Can I
you're
hide?
standing right in the puddle of a lantern. That's why I was wondering if you had any movement, because you could get out of the spotlight.
I could dash, but I can't see shit, so
Yeah.
I don't know what is back there, if that's another area or not. So who do I need to be within 60 feet. I have to be within
You-
60 feet of Mother.
For what?
For the-
oh,
okay,
yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay right here. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. Right. Another arrow comes at you from the direction of that dark corner, but it also misses you.
Lovely.
Mother.
Okay, well, I suppose Mother will, I guess better to light up before it's moving. I will cast light on my shield, so... Okay,
Oh, there's some.
There we go.
Nice.
my action, since I guess we're not stealthing. Okay, and a skelly over there. So yeah, I will kind of motion to the other people to handle the doors, and I will move up to there, I guess. Don't have any bonus actions or anything, so...
Too bad you can't turn undead as a
Okay,
bonus action.
well. Two, let's see,
That
two
was cool.
quick thrusts of spear, but neither connects.
Ha ha ha.
And I am going to say we're gonna leave it right here.
Ooh, cliffhanger.
As you hear a massive thud come from one of the double doors.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I'm going to leave the combat tracker, everything just like it is, and we will
Pick up next week.
pick up next week.
Oh, in media res. Or whatever they say.
In media, yep, exactly. Awesome. I'm gonna have to update, and I'll get everything working again, and hopefully it'll be a little bit smoother next next week.
All right. Awesome.
All
Stopping the
right.
stream.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
yeah,
you.
thank you. Very
Thank
cool.
you.